enter the attracting visitors section. This is the first of the 4 parts of the class, so let's jump in and let's have a look at a very popular gig on Fiverr, and let's break down bit by bit how this seller has constructed the gig, and let's take some really good tips. And I'll start to take you through bit by bit in the future classes actually how to craft a great title, how to craft an amazing description, and really custom optimize that gig to get as many sales as possible. So let's have a look here. So this is a SEO gig that I found that came up after literally just typing in the word SEO. So the whole premise of Fiverr is that the name of the gig always starts with I will ... So here, I will build high quality, do follow SEO backlinks, link building Google top ranking. Now that doesn't sound very clean in terms of English language. And what this seller has actually done here is trying to get across what they're selling, but also hit it from a search perspective as well. So this is an SEO seller changing and tweaking their title for SEO purposes within Fiverr, and we'll touch that in a later class, and there's a huge section on SEO within Fiverr. But the whole point of the title is to tell the buyer exactly what they're going to get. It needs to be very clear and very specific, so as they're searching through all the listings, they know exactly what they're going to get with this one. So here we've already covered all the levels, but as you can see, this is very similar to social status. Seeing someone as a top rated seller is definitely going to increase the chances of buying. Likewise, if you're a level 1 seller or level 2, it's going to add to your credibility on Fiverr as a platform. Reviews are a huge part of it. It's all social proof, and it shows that there are lots of happy customers who are buying from this seller, and it's again great huge social proof. Another interesting little feature is how many orders are in the queue. Now this does show how busy someone is, but if you can see that a particular Fiverr seller has got lots and lots of orders in the queue, it means that a lot of people really like this person and hence buying with them. So it actually, as a buyer, makes me feel more likely to buy from that person as well. Now on the right hand side, what we've got here is actually a kind of 3-tier pricing strategy. Now there are 2 ways to price your gig on Fiverr, and I'll show you when we create the gig. You can either create a standard 1 price gig, or you can create 3 different tiers, and this is what he's done here. So he's offering 15 backlinks for £40, 55 backlinks for £120, or 110 backlinks for £177. Obviously work out the USD conversion for that. And here there are different things that he includes. You can see that in the standard package, he will also include a backlink analysis, but no competitor backlink analysis. Whereas in the premium, you get all of the backlinks. He claims that they're manual. You get all the backlink analysis, and you also get competitor backlink analysis as well. So it's the idea of tiering your pricing and adding more and more as that goes up. Most people, I think, will go for the basic service, although you will get quite a few who go for the standard. So kind of make that your most popular option, so to speak. And then you'll have a few, but not many, who go for the premium option. Now, the main key area here, after the title and the rankings, the title and the reviews, is the images themselves. And again, there's another class that goes into the image itself. As you can see here, it's something that's very clear, it's very specific, and this first image is what all of the buyers will see when they're searching within Fiverr. What he's got here on the second and third image, you can actually have 3 images in total on your gig, is some results. So there's some proof here that he's trying to show of ranking improvements from number 7 in Google to number 3 and number 10 to number 1, and also showing here how some different rankings have performed. Now what Fiverr show next is just some of the kind of snippet reviews here, and these are the most recent ones, so you just get a really quick view of what people are saying about this seller. And now let's move on to the description. Here there's a mixture of bold, there's bullets, and there's also highlights, and it's really clear in sections as well. So it's really nice what he's done here. He's kind of given some credibility to his own experience, and that's separate, it's bold, and it's also highlighted. As you can see here, he's just had a really clear use of bullet points and even numbering as well. So there's no huge blocks of text and massive blocks of paragraphs. It's very clear, it's very short and very concise as well. It tells you exactly what you're going to get. So high quality SEO backlinks, manual, they're going to be do follow links, contextual. And what I really like about this is that it also just calls out a few notable mentions, what you'll get very simply, and the main features of the links themselves. It's really clear, it's really concise, and it gets straight to the point. And this is what's really going to drive and grab the visitors and convert them into leads and prospects. Below the gig description, you have an about the seller section, and there's another class on this that will go through how to create the perfect profile. This includes the name, a very, very short statement or tagline for the profile, as well as a slightly longer description for the actual seller themselves as well, including where they're from, how long they've been a member on the site, their average response time, and when their last delivery was as well. So you can see that this guy delivered only 3 hours ago on his last gig. Below that, you've actually got the breakdown of the pricing strategy. So you can see here the 3 different tiers of pricing that he has, what's included with each one, and then what the price is with all the call to actions to then buy the gig. We then move on to the FAQ section. This is really, really underutilized on Fiverr. I don't see many people using the FAQ section. It's a great way to put loads of keywords into your gig profile page, which is fantastic for Google, and it's great for Fiverr search as well. But it also means that if your buyers have particular questions, they can just jump straight in here, and this can answer the majority of them to try and keep the floods of messages down that do come through sometimes on some of the gigs. And then last but not least is the actual reviews themselves. So as you can see here, this seller has got majority 5-star reviews. Most people do tend just to leave a 5-star review on Fiverr. You get the odd few who are going to leave a 1-star review. You can never please everyone. There are going to be some idiots about, and you just have to accept that's the life of being online. And as you can see here, this is all the social proof of people who are leaving reviews, and what's quite nice here is that the seller himself is actually going back and commenting on every single person that leaves him a review, which is a really nice little touch as well. So hopefully that's really interesting to see how a top-rated seller creates their gig and structures the whole thing together. In the next class, we're actually going to look at how to create a killer profile.